Hey, now it's the coach, spiritual coach Ari Mack. Remember, I help you plan your future. I don't just predict it. Now, we have some shifts starting on February 1st with the full moon in Leo. Full moons gives you a chance to start anew. And since it's in Leo, which is a playful sign, you got to admit, they have wicked senses of humor. It would be a great opportunity for you to go out and maybe get into some mischief, go on a treasure hunt. Call up an old friend and meet him up for lunch or dinner. Just do something that's more playful. Now, this energy is for us to learn more about ourselves, right? Now, we do have another shift coming up. We do have a retro coming up, and I'll talk more about that at a later time. Mercury will do its first retrograde this month, so we got to get prepared for that. But I digress. We're going to talk about the full moon right now, okay? With the full moon's position in Leo, remember the moon moves every 2 to 3 days. It doesn't stay in the same position. That's why sometimes people think Cancers are moody, because they do have a lot of, let's just say, lots of colors. Lots of colors. How's that sound? Now, with this full moon in Leo, Leo is a fixed sign. So it's always good to make long-term plans or long-term goals when we're on a fixed sign moon. Why? Because fixed means you'll follow through. Things won't let you digress. And when it's fire, that's action. So it means your actions will have intention, which you want to follow through. Make sense? We also have the sun in Aquarius, which is Leo's opposite side. So if you do feel a little irritated, a little irritable, maybe not so jokey, or the jokes are a little off color, it's a part of the process. Ask questions. Try not to respond aggressively, is the nicest way I can say it. And just remember, people have different sense of humor. So try not to take it too personal. We're in deep Aquarius right now. So it's a great time for you to get involved with your communities, give you an opportunity to maybe connect with just old things that used to bring you joy, get in contact with the little person inside of you. Now, Uranus, the planet that rules Aquarius, is also in Taurus, and it's been retrograding. Well, it's about to stop doing that on the 3rd, which means it's going to be moving forward. So look for unexpected windfalls of money or challenges in the money area. I would also, on February 3rd, and this is a tip you really need to pay attention to, at some point, cut your electronics completely off and wait a few moments and then cut them back on. Because when Uranus starts moving forward again, I predict there's going to be some sort of wave of, energies that may disrupt the electronic pulses that's coming down to Earth. So on February 3rd, when Uranus moves into a Taurus, well, it's in Taurus, but it moves forward. It's been in retrograde. On that day, I would shut down all of my electronics, TV, phone, everything. Wait a few moments and then cut it back on to reset. Does that make sense? I have a free report that goes over this information as well. I'll put it in the link below, because if you want more information, you have to reach out for it, right? And that means you have to get involved. It'll tell you a little bit more in the report, what goes on with your particular sign and the other planetary, shifts that's going to be happening. It's really, really cool. But remember, you're blessed. There's nothing standing in your way. You can go all the way, but you have to affirm, you have to pay attention to your astrology, and you have to use gentle aromatherapy to create the world you want. I'm spiritual coach Ari Mack. Like, follow, subscribe, grab my free report. It has something in there for you. And remember, you are blessed.